Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and I welcome you to Scrap Squad Sunday. Um, I'm recording this on Saturday, the 30th of November, and it will go live on Sunday, the 1st of December. And then I'm going to start the 12 Days of Christmas, which starts December 1st and runs through December 12th. And I always do the 12 Days of Christmas because the last day, the 12th, is always my birthday. And I get to do a birthday Christmas page. I kind of have fun with that every year. Anyway, this is this week's scrap lift. It's a beautiful page done for the Bella Boulevard creative team by Kim Watson, and it's got like strips of paper hanging from a stitched line, and I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do that. Let me see if I can find my twine. I need to get, let's see, I have a spool of black and white twine, and I'm not seeing it. It has been in all the wrong places on my desk. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use these pins instead. I'm going to do a fake, I'm going to stamp a stitched line across the top. Whoops, sorry about that. Need to get that right. And you see my phone here. This says it's connected to my MacBook Pro, and that means it's picking up the sound with my phone's microphone, which is apparently a lot better than my Mac microphone. And I was just telling my son that the Mac, my MacBook is probably 6 or 7 years old. My phone is, I don't know how old it is, but it's a 13 or a 12, and the 16s are out now. So, and my watch is like at least 4 or 5 years old, and they're all in need of replacement, all at the same time. I don't quite have the wherewithal to handle all that. Anyway, let's get started on this page. I'm going to look. It's got a stitch line across. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I kind of threw some pieces on the paper and decided it would fill the page up, and so I'll pull all this stuff off and try to get it back on in some order. I'm going to put this. It's got the main photo cluster and some stars and some journaling there, and some stars and word strips and a title and some journaling here, and there's looks like there's an acrylic sort of a thing. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but I have some alphas handy, and I have this sticker sheet. I have let's see, it's a Simple Stories line. I forget what it's called. It is called Pet Shop. And I have a bunch of foam stickers. All of these icons are about non-cat or dog pets. These are all about bunnies and iguanas and hamsters and things like that. So I'm not going to use those, but I have some other sticker sheets I can pull up into the collection. The photo is this one of Ava with her cat Ferg on her shoulder. This was when James went to pick her up to bring her home for Thanksgiving, pick her up from her mom's. Okay, let me put some foam on the back of some of these things so they're ready to go on when I'm ready to go. I'm gonna put a piece of foam behind this strip. Some of the strips may go vertically down from the top line there, and some will go down here. I'm gonna put these kind of off to the side here. I'm gonna put the mouse there and the camera. Okay, and I'm gonna put the okay, speaking of which, I'm gonna put a foam backing on this circle that says etc. Don't know, that's already got some foam. This doesn't have foam, but I'm gonna put some. And these are going to get these little pins. These pins, and I'm going to try to get the black ones. I have black ones, gold ones, and silver ones. And there are some pink gold ones, but they were out of stock when I ordered. I'm going to put these here. I'm going to get a black one. I think there's also a bronze in here, which is a nice color. And there's something else that has a hole in it. Here's a tag that has a hole in it. I'm going to put get the black pin, and we'll see how this works out. I've also got some tags with holes in them. Here, these Bramble Fox acrylic tags. That's kind of cute. And here's another one. These are great. They're safety pins, but they have this little rounded end here, so they're okay. That works. Then the rest of these just get glued on. Let's see. These are things that I'm not quite sure where they're going to go. Got this little tab that says tuna breath. Let's see. Cute. And then I've got these meows, and of course I've got a baby squirrel. I'm going to put that in this. Okay, so let's kind of see what we've got here. Not sure. Let's see. I think, let's get the picture. Let's get the original. I'm going to pull this out. It looks like there's this 3x4 bit right here, and then there is right up next to it is this, I'm going to call it a 2.5x6 or 2.5x5 or something. It's this longer one. And then there's this one that kind of goes on top of that. And then there's the photo. And the photo goes right there. And then there is this piece, which kind of goes there. And I'm going to put that right there. This kind of goes here. And this is going to go here. And then I want to use another, I don't think I need to use this or this. So I'm going to put those back. But I do want, and I'm going to take this away, and I'm going to add another one of these. I'm going to do a long one. And I'm going to cut the end to be just like this one, except the arrow itself is going to be shorter. So here and there. Okay, this goes here, and I'm going to do a triangle out of another pattern paper that we don't see here. Or maybe I could go get a small piece of that green. Let me pull the papers over here and see what I've got. I thought I had some of that green left. Yeah, I do. And I'm gonna do a strip, maybe a 3/4 inch. Well, actually, this is where I want the triangle, right? Okay, so I want my triangle to be 1.5. Okay, and then I'm going to make it this like maybe 2.25 inches long, or like that. And I'm going to pick out on the back, I'm going to mark the center at 3/4 inch. So that's 1/2 inch. And I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to cut all the way up to here. Okay. And then here. There we go. Okay. So we've got this to go right there. I didn't cut that right because the end of that is a little bit stubbed. So. Okay, let's get this stuff glued down and we'll figure out how to do the rest. I'm going to, when I get it all glued down, before embellishing, I'm going to use this stitching stamp to stamp across it. And I'm going to do that before I put the photo on. So that the stamp will have I can begin and end the stamp, and I can, if I mess up, I can cover it up. That's just all that's all I'm doing there. I'm protecting myself from myself. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. Now, one thing that I plan to do is I'm gonna lift these up and put a little piece of foam. That's why I have all this little stack of foam pieces here. I'm just going to put those there. So, but I'm going to glue across the top pretty solidly. I'm going to let it start right there and make sure I have it parallel. I think that's right. And then I'm going to go over here and do this piece, and I need for it to be kind of in the same place and the same distance from the end. Okay, and then this goes here. Did that not stick? It did not stick, folks. There we go. And then this goes right there. And then this is going to go here, but I'm going to have to stamp it. I think that'll stay down enough that I can stamp it. It won't be too much of a raised profile. Let me kind of... Okay, there. And then these things can be put on afterwards. Okay, so that's on there, but I'm thinking this is higher. So I need to bring that down. And I can look at it on the screen and actually tell better. Okay, so now this is going to go there eventually. So let me try this. And if it's messy stitching, you know, so much the better. It's not a problem. The stitching itself, the stamp itself is on there a little crooked, and it's just fine. I'm going to go like this. Okay. And now I'm going to ink it up again and go over here. There we go. Okay, now there's that. And I'm going to put this off to the side. I may come back with it again if I want to stitch on anything else. But see how this is going to hide. I'll put this over here so it hides this thing. And then that gives me room to put some more stuff kind of right there. And I could bring this down. I'm glad the stitching didn't go over that. I'm just going to put it on here now. And what I've got is a bit of foam down at the bottom so that it raises up, but up at the top it's pretty flat. Like that. And then, okay, let's just start embellishing. I'm going to try to be maybe a little truer to the design on this one. I'm going to go, I say that, and I'm actually... Does that work there? Actually, let's try some of those things. Let's say, for instance, that this goes here. And so I want it to look like it's hooked on that line of stitching. So I'm going to glue the tag down, get this top thing up there, and then I'm going to glue that down. That's two. That looks like it works. That looks like it's there. I'll wait and I'll go back and glue all those at the same time instead of trying to do. So here I kind of like this, maybe right there. And then here is where this will go. And then what I might want to do is put some stitching on here. So let me pull my stamp back, and I'm going to line up these things that are going to hang down, and I'm going to line them up on the back of this, and then I will stamp them with some stitching. And I may stamp across this Meow as well. Let's see, here, 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 and here. And I'm going to put those there, and there. And then I'm going to ink this up. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so that gave me some stitching on each of these things, so I can do this, for example, and it kind of fits right in and looks like it's stitched down with the rest of the stuff. And then this can go like so. This can go right here, and this can go like that, and I think I have a few other things. So let's get these down. Let me get this so that it's handy. And I'm going to get rid of the ink, or else I will put my arm in it. Okay, so let me get this on here with some foam here. And I'm going to put the foam down by the bottom, and then I'll put some glue up at the top. There, and then I'm going to do this. This wants to go in the middle of those, so I'm going to do this right at the juncture there. Okay, and now this is going to get one of the thin little strips, and I'm going to put it like so. And then I love this design. I am just a huge fan of things that hang from lines or get stacked on shelves. I love those kinds of designs. Okay, so that goes there, and I may write the cat's name. That's not sticking down. So let me put this in between, like right here. And this is hilarious. Life is too short to just have one pet. At Ava's mom's house, there are many cats and many dogs at many different times. And Ava has just, of course, added to the mix. Let me put this here, and then this is going to get some glue right across here. and I'm going to fold it down. I wanted it on the very top because that's going to hold into place. I want to line it up with that stitching. Okay, and that's sticking up, which is what I wanted. And this needs a strip of glue as well. And I had, like in the two pet related collections, the colors were kind of like fall colors, oranges and browns and stuff. And I'm using those obviously, but I've added in this, what it is a frame, and I wanted this kind of rainbow selection of colors because I wanted to embellish with some bright colors. Okay, now I have this, okay, this isn't sticking, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. Let's get some liquid glue and get back there and see if we can get it to stay down. Okay. Now, I've got this, I Love My Cat, which could go. While I'm thinking about the embellishments, let's get the foam on the bottoms of these bits. Okay, this can go there. Do this. Okay, so that raises that up. I kind of want this to raise up, but I have glued these on, so I'm not going to worry about that. I will raise up this one. There's already foam on that one, so I need it. That I glued that on, but it's not straight. Okay, so there. Now I need something under there. So I'm just going to take one of these scraps. Let's see, this scrap should work. Okay, put the glue under here. Let me go like that. That's not good. That's too big. Okay, and I'll get that down. So I've got the kind of lift showing there. Let me see if I can space out the Meow as sort of a title, and I can, let me run some stitching across the top of these letters, just in case I can use them here, and if I can't, it won't hurt to have the stitching on them. Okay, there, and then I'm going to try to get it like so, down on the letters themselves. Okay, got it. That's done. Let me put this over there. And now I'm going to see if we can do something like an M there, an E there, and O there, and W there. Is that too far apart, the E and the O? I think it's fine. So let me put these behind here down at the bottom, and then I'm going to put some liquid glue. Or should I kind of put this, kind of line them up there so it looks like they're stitched on? I may do that, and because I have all this other stuff that could be hung from that main line. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this to get it to stay down. And I'm going to do it right. Let's see. So M-E-O-W, like that. So I'm going to do, I'll have it maybe like so. Okay, I have spread some ink there. Let me get this straight. Okay, and you probably heard James enter the room because he sneezed. Oh, I have a box. All right, thank you. And I'm alternating. This one has a foam, this one does not, and this one does. And this will make a great title there. And I can add all these other goodies to the main line. Oh, this one I should have skipped, but it has foam, but you're not going to be able to tell much difference there. Okay, so that is on there. It is. That's good. I'm gonna, this tab, I'm gonna put off to the side here. I'm gonna put a little bit of liquid glue to get it to stick to the photo. Okay, so that says tuna breath, and I need an arrow pointing to the kitten. So is that what I want the white arrow to do? So I'll do that. Is that good? Or maybe I'll run the arrow just above where the tab ends. I should have thought about the tab placement because I knew I would want the Ferg's colors kind of blend in with the fall foliage around there. She's kind of brindle, I guess it's called. She's just adorable. Okay, so now I'm gonna do this arrow down here or this way. I think I like it down lower, or do I want it over here? Let's see. Let me see what I'm going to put there. I can do this. Okay, so that's going to get glued there. This can get glued here. And I'm going to let it kind of hang. I'm going to glue the pin, but not the tag. And then this tag, I'm going to put right there. And I have these little tags. I can put that on top of that thing. Okay, and let's see what else we have. I've already used Meow, so I'm going to put that back in here. I've got this that I'm going to take small little things. This is where I got the, where is it? This Hey There kitty cat. And I may use some of these stars and circles and hearts and things. I like this. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here and put all these things on top of it. Let's just see how that works. Now, I've got this. There's this, which I was gonna hang vertically like this. And then this, I've got two of these. One can go there. The white one can go there. Let's just see what we got going on here. I know I'm going to use this here. My cat isn't spoiled. I'm just well trained. That's cute. Okay, and is that straight? It's cute, but is it straight? I'm gonna kind of change it around a little bit. I like this. I don't think I'm gonna fit it in though. Let's see what else I've got. I've got that, and then You Had Me at Meow, which is really cute. I'm having trouble. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these at an intentional angle, and this one will be at a different angle. I'm going to put this okay here. The color scheme of the okay doesn't fit. I introduced these things because I thought they would fit. Let's see, did I put something? I put some glue on this. So let me get this placed like so. There, and it's kind of just holding on there. I'm going to glue this one down too. I said I wasn't, but I am because I need let's see, I want it to go under this. You know what? I don't think this is going to work here because of this, and I can write Ferg's name right there. So let's do that, and I'm going to use this, save this for something else. Put it in there. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. And we will see. I kind of like that. I'm going to save the okay for something else. I want to use this and have this mouse kind of sniffing it so that it's like the mouse is taking the photos. And kind of put it like that. And then this guy is here. Mouse taking pictures of the cat. And I'm gonna glue this over here. I'm going to have it off to the side like that, and then I can, once it's glued down, then I'll move the pin around so that it shows it's... Okay, I'm going to put this kind of a little more over on the orange so it will show, and when I get that to stick, I'll be able to put that down. I don't think I'm going to be able to use I Love My Cat, although I really want to use it. And this isn't on there yet. Let me put it down. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'll use something else right here. I want a third thing, but I kind of want this hanging down. And in order to use it, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I have there's a piece, oh, here's something I could use. Here for a good time. I didn't leave enough space between the camera and this to use this, and it looks a little different anyway, so I'm not gonna use that. Is there something else? How about if I take this and run it like so. and then line up some words to make my own phrase down there. There are these words that say enjoy the little things. And so I'm going to kind of put these on just right above this line. And they're all different colors and different sizes and shapes. So it'll be kind of interesting, I think, to see how it works out. Okay, enjoy the little things. That works. And then what I'm going to do there is there's some little groups of 3 stars, and I think there's a group of 3 hearts somewhere on here. I'm not seeing it though. So I'm going to take this little group of 3 stars and put it on some foam right beside those words, so it looks like it's part of the strip. Okay, there. And then, let's see, what else do I want to do? I have some embellishments, a little tray of kind of fussy cut and don't want that color. I'd like a black Viewmaster, and I'm not finding one. I have a little sunshine right here. I can put that out there. Okay, here's a black one, but that's a black pattern paper, and this is pink on the other side, so that's not good. Clouds, rainbows, more clouds, umbrellas, tabs. Not seeing anything I particularly want to use. There's a little teeny tiny tag if I didn't already have some. So I'm going to put I Love My Cat back away over in here. Let me get some alphas and spell out Ferg's name right down here. And let me see, what color would I want to use? Let's try blue. Let's see if I have all the letters in blue. I have a sort of blue F. It's a teal F. And a blue E. And a teal R. And a blue G. Okay, so let's go with that. And let's see, do I want it? I'm going to put it here. F E R. Let's get my R. see. Okay. There's Ferg. I need something right here, don't you think? I'm not sure what I want there. Is there a sticker on here that might work? This floral would be beautiful there, right? But I'm not thinking I need that. I need more of a pet-related thing. Let's see if I have anything on here. There's the you and me that could go there. I like that. We'll put that there, and we'll put the sunshine up here, and then we'll do hearts and stars and small embellishments from here on out. Okay, so here I'm gonna put that right there, and okay, I need a piece of foam and some glue. Where's the foam? And I have overlapping hearts are going to come from there. Here we go. I have a mess on my desk, and I kind of cleaned it up this week. Okay, I'm going to do this right here, and it seems like I need something right there. I wonder, there's a green tab. Could go there. Don't want to do that. Don't want that. Don't like that at all. Let me put it back in here. Okay. Now, let's do the small embellishments, and we'll see. I kind of like this. Maybe up at the top, and then maybe across there. I could do this, make a cluster up here. Don't want to do that. It's not in keeping with the original, and it's kind of silly. Okay, here is the baby squirrel. And I'm going to put it here next to the you and me. And then I've got a fairly large red star that I thought might... Oh, come on. I like how this is turning out. I don't know that it's very much like the original, but it's close enough. And then I have this little green arrow, which could maybe go right here. I like in the original there's an arrow that points down along with all the banners. Okay, so I have a yellow star right there. I have a sort of orangey one, maybe here. Okay, and then I have a blue one that I think can go right here. And I need my overlapping hearts. And I've got these. I'm going to go with this fairly large black one. And I'm going to put it back here. And I'm going to do this little small teal one. And if I press those down, I think they'll stick. And I see one little tiny thing that I would like to change, and I would like that sticking up more, and I would like this sticking up, kind of curling more. Okay, that's not been glued down. Let's do it. Okay, and I'm going to put it kind of, I was going to put it halfway on the stripe and the orange, but I'm going to move the glue off the stripe and put it just on the orange. And have it come down not quite as far as the banner there. Okay, so there's my page. I thank you for watching, and mine does not have the journaling on it that the original page does, but I will be adding journaling about how Ava got the cat and how James loves it so much he's willing to try and see if the medication he's taking now would keep him from getting sick because of the cat. So we're gonna see. At one point, John and I fostered a couple cats, and we have a different air system, a completely different unit circulating our air down here in the basement. And we thought that would be enough to, if he never came down here, which is kind of hard because I serve meals here, or if he came down just for meals, we thought maybe it might work. But he was almost within a couple of days of bringing the kitties in the house, he was suffering. And we fostered them for maybe 3 or 4 months. So he was miserable, and our lifestyle was very different when during that time. And so I hated it, but we had to, well, actually, I think I didn't hate it that much because they found another home for them, a forever home. And so they took them back a little bit earlier than we had thought they would. Okay, so now let's work on the glue holding these pins down. And I want them to look like they're loose and free on here. So they'll be at a little bit different angles. This one, okay, there. The ones on these acrylic ones, that they don't lay flat, so I have to put the glue on differently. That's not gonna be good. I'm gonna try to wipe that off without wiping the ink off. My view went away. Let's see if I can get that straight and move it up there. My view went away, and I thought, oh no, did the video quit? And hopefully it's still going on. If it isn't, okay, so that is down. And there's my page. I thank you very much for watching, and hope you'll check out Scrap Squad. They have a Facebook group. Ask to be a member, and you'll get to join in on all the special events, including the Christmas or 12 Days of Christmas, starting tomorrow, starting today as you're watching this. Okay, so I think we're done with this. I'm happy with it. I like the stitching across the top, and then this little thing down here. I'm especially happy with that. Call me crazy, but I think I like that. So now I guess I want to add little shiny bits near the existing small kind of clusters there. And then I'm going to get okay, here's the star. I'll put that out there. And I've got just a little dot, a little circle dot. I'm going to put that right there. And another one right here. Let's see, where do I want to put that? I'll put it right there. And another one. Okay, so I have this one, and we'll put this one up here, and it'll be on a background. I like these little things. Do I have more than one? I have this yellow one, I have a blue one, and I think that's it. So the yellow one I'm going to use maybe right here, and I have a green one. It's a little bit smaller. I'll put it right there. And then there's a blue one right here. And it can go, let's see. I'll do it like that. I don't want it in a straight line with the other one. I've pushed it. Okay, that'll work there. And now, do I have any more? I have those 3 stars there. I'm going to do these 3 stars, maybe where? I don't want to, I'm not going to use the 3 stars anywhere. I don't know where to put it now. I'll put it back down here. And I'm going to just take a shiny heart and put it here, I'm going to put another one maybe up here, facing a little bit different way. I've got a dot right here that can go there. I have a light blue one of these guys, so I'll put it there. And folks, I think we're maybe done. I like using a little small happy right there. And I don't know, I don't have a flower on this page, and I'm just thinking I want one. So where would I put a flower? Where would you put a flower? I'm going to put it here maybe, and I'm going to try to okay, there we have a flower. I finally got a flower on there. Oops, I have another star, and I'm going to put it maybe here. I've got these 3 little stars, and now I have to use them. So maybe I'll put it at this end, or no, I'm going to do this right there. And I kind of like this arrow, but what I need is an arrow pointing a different direction. I can do that, and then I can do another one like here. There we go. Okay, I've got all kinds of arrows and things. Let me say this is done, and I'm gonna shut off the video. I'm sure this is a long one. Yeah, it is. Thanks for watching. Bye.